First time countdown's number 2 story, tonight's worst persons in the world, LeBron, to Fox News actress Megyn Kelly, decrying the death threats made against executives at AIG, calling them unbelievable, and adding, outrage is one thing, death threats are quite another. Ms. Kelly, on Fixed News, Charles Krauthammer and Morton Kondracki hyperbolized about hanging them or boiling them in oil in Times Square. And if you're really outraged by death threats, why do you go on with O'Reilly when he writes glibly of the assassination of Seymour Hersh or me? Our runner-up, Glenn Beck. We rejoin his continuing breakdown, already in progress.
Meet my friend, Larry, the dead fish. Here he is. Hello, Larry. Hello, America.
Larry is also a Fox News vice president. But back to Glenn. His latest issue, that President Obama reads speeches off a teleprompter. It really bothers me, this teleprompter. It bothers me that this man is always on prompter. You want to talk about a Manchurian candidate, that's it. Who's writing every word for this man? We have a fraud in office. At least that's the way it feels to me. He went on to describe what kinds of conspiracy theories there would be if President Bush had used a teleprompter. Glenn, President Bush did use a teleprompter. And people did write his speeches for him. And you use a teleprompter. Seriously, Glenn, see a doctor. But our winner, Republican Congressman Joe Barton of Texas, back for another round of denying climate change. It's natural, see? I believe that Earth's climate is changing, but I think it's changing for natural variation reasons. I think mankind has been adapting to climate as long as man has walked the Earth. When it rains, we find shelter. When it's hot, we get shade. When it's cold, we find a warm place to stay. Adaptation is the practical, affordable, utterly natural reflex response to nature when the planet is heating or cooling, as it always is. Nature doesn't seem to adjust to people as much as people seem to adjust to nature. Adaptation to shifts in temperature is not that difficult. Right. Congressman, let me hear you say that when it hits 145 in the shade in Waxahachie and the sun has just lit your neighbor's roof on fire. Congressman Joe, with enough suntan lotion, Barton, today's worst person in the world. It's hot.